and we are now live on my YouTube channel, Live Online Learning. We're going to be making a book cover today. We're also over in Clubhouse. If you want to join us over there for the conversation, you can jump into the conversation, leave a message in the chat over there. Lisa will pick that up and she will make sure that she gives it to me. And for anybody who does go into Clubhouse today, you are open air, which means if you speak in Clubhouse, it's going to go on the YouTube feed, just so you know. So Lisa, if you bring anybody up to the stage, make sure you let them know and get their consent that I can use their voice. Alrighty, so here we go. I'm going to pop on over to Canva and I'm going to click on Create a Design. We're just doing the front cover of your book. She's busy trying to find the link.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm grabbing that link. Yes, ma'am.
So a 6x9 cover?
Yes, ma'am. I believe that is the correct dimensions.
Let's do it. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and do custom size. And we're going to change pixels to inches. We're going to go 6 inches wide and 9 inches tall. For those who may not know about graphic design, it always has the width of it first and the height of it second. So if I had put 9 by 6, it would have been 9 inches by 6 tall. So it would have been the the landscape. But this is a portrait book. Going to create a new design. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go over here in the search in the templates and do book cover. Or do you want to do it like off of do you want me to use for a template your previous book? The transformation one.
We can do that, yeah.
Yeah, because then it will stay like, this will be your little series of personal growth ones, right?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay, so because we're going to do that, I'm going to go and grab that design. So let me go over into the projects and look up Oops, first I'm going to name this one because I'm here. So we're naming this one Lisa's book cover. And this is the Revelation one, right? I'll just put Revelation for now. We can name it better later.
Yes.
Okay. Projects over here. In projects, I'm going to search for transformation. No. There we go. And voila, it has come up. So I'm going to click on it.
Am I supposed to be seeing something? I mean, I know there's a small delay.
Yeah, you should be. You're not seeing anything?
Okay, here it comes. Okay, just the delay. Just the delay.
Just the delay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add a page. I'm going to put your back cover stuff down here because we may as well use that while we're at it. It's interesting that it brought it in so much smaller. But that's okay because we're just going to do this. Ba-dump. Voila. Back cover's done. Except you'll need to change your blurb. Okay, and then our front cover. So we're literally taking a design that we've already done and we're going to use that as our template. What I did was I went over and grabbed the design, popped it in here, and because it was a design, everything is editable. And then I can ungroup it now that I've got it all there. So what are we calling this? A revelation? A what?
This one was the path of revelation.
Okay, so the needs to become the. And we'll need to stretch that out a little bit so that it's actually on a line by itself. If you're ever typing and that happens, you just stretch out the box. The path.
The path of revelation.
Path of revelation. Okay, we're going to stretch this out again. Nice. Perfect. Life doesn't need to be there. And it's not a journal. We're doing just the book, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Now, when you think of revelation, what do you think of for photos? Or do you have things that you are thinking of? We can go over to Elements and type in revelation and see what comes up.
I was going to say, not too much is really coming to my mind.
I'm going to do see all for the photos. Well, let's start with just a simple cloud happening. And then I'm thinking that the second part of this is actually freedom, because you gained freedom from having the revelation.
Oh, yes, big time.
So if we did something along these lines, do you want your Can Do University on there?
Yes, please.
Okay. I might put it up here. The from here to there doesn't need to be there necessarily. Maybe there's some other phrase you'd like to put there.
Well, there's always the other half of the title, which was unlocking the truth behind my choices, I guess.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe just unlocking the truth.
Yep.
Maybe.
Unlocking the truth. I like that. Unlocking my truth?
Even better.
Yeah? Because really that's what it was, right? You were discovering your own truth. And I think a lot of people struggle with that. They're not used to. Okay, so we're going to be done that fast. That's a quick tutorial.
I think so.
And that's how fast you can just design a cover if you're going with a thing from the past. Can Do University, I'm actually going to pop it up here in the corner, bring down the path of revelation. So I'm going to pop this one over here and put the path over here like this. I think Can Do needs to be a little bit smaller. Yep. That's my suggestion. Now we need to pull all this, group it, and pull it all up so it's centered. Ta-da! Now, would you want to change out any of these photos? You're going to go with the same thing and then just change your blurb. And I think you can do your blurb like across here, because this is a bit bigger book than the last one. The other one was a little smaller. That's why it was.
Was it?
Yep, it was 5.5 by, or 5 by 8.5, 5 by 8. It was a little bit smaller because it was a journal. So you did a different size.
Oh, yeah, the journal was bigger, yes.
Yep. Okay, I need to ungroup these for a minute. unlocking my truth needs to be more like there.
I'm trying to click on it.
Were you? How's that working for you?
It's not.
And yeah, there's our tutorial for today. We've left room down here for the UPC code. So you could actually, I'm going to put a second paragraph down here because I was going to show you that last time and we didn't have a chance, or we didn't need to. So if you've got something that is longer than the space, but you need to leave room for that, you can actually do something along these lines where you've got two boxes, but the second one is I don't want to take all that text out, just some of it. Doesn't matter what I take out because you're going to put whatever here. Oops, undo. I don't want to take that much out. This is placeholder text, right? So it doesn't. One more line. I'm so used to triple clicking, and that selects it all. In case anybody wanted a tip. Now you can do, you know, a little bit bigger blurb, and you still have room for your UPC code.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I would say if you're going to do that, though, that you have the blurbs instead of centered, that we go ahead and justify them. Yep, that way. So they're justified within there.
Okay.
And then you can just kind of keep an eye on that as far as making sure your words. Sometimes you got to add a the or a this or a the. Or you can go with not having it justified on that side, but just do left justified. So either one works. Just depends on what looks good to your eye. Normally in books, we have a full justified right and left, but sometimes it looks really odd, and so then you'll opt to do it differently. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. That's today's amazing training. So glad that you all joined us here over on the YouTube channel, and we'll see you again next week. Ta-ta.